Here we are flying south towards Darrington along the Sauk River, which flows northwards and into the Skagit River. Darrington itself is located where the Sauk River splits. The main flow goes north towards the Skagit, and part goes west along the Stillaguamish River, which flows towards the waters of the Puget Sound. Once we get close, we'll be making a right-hand turn and go west down the Stillaguamish River Valley, before then making a left-hander for final onto runway 10. Down below you can see some of the photoreal textures for the Sauk River. This is one of the real strengths of this area and these airports. Israel's Farm and Concrete also include really nice photoreal river textures. I find it interesting that photoreal shorelines, riverbanks, and inland and nearshore water bodies add to the immersion more than most photoreal areas on dry land. Definitely the most bang for the buck visually. Looking out the left side passenger window, we can see the airfield as we go by, as well as the town of Darrington just beyond and to the left of it. The mountain beyond the town that the streets appear to be pointing at is Jumbo Mountain, with Whitehorse Mountain to the right of it. In the foreground are the sawmills of Darrington. This shot shows another view, actually spliced in from a different flight, flying over the sawmills. The large stacks of lumber is pretty impressive. The sawmill building surfaces strike me as having surface properties that are a little too diffuse, but the lumber looks great. Here we are turning down Stillaguamish Valley to the west. This is one of my favorite views. Basically the views both east and west down the Stillaguamish Valley are very well done. Fraley Mountain, which is to the right at the end of the valley, almost directly ahead of the aircraft, looks especially impressive. This valley is very well done. You can definitely see a difference if you have the airport scenery installed or deactivated. And here we go, making our turn on to final. When I first tried Darrington, I used the same rig and settings that I did at Israel's Farm. It was basically unflyable. My graphics card was really being overdriven. Since I upgraded my video card and redid my settings to better balance CPU and GPU load, this flight really became possible. Washington winter weather no doubt added to the challenge for my system. I am using Active Sky Next with Rex 4 textures, with live weather, and this cloudy morning probably does present some frame rate challenges, but as you can see, it's pretty smooth. And here we're going to full flaps. One little thing I noticed about the A2A C182, those textures on the inside of the flaps don't seem to be the same quality as the rest of the aircraft textures. Just beyond the runway looking west is Gold Mountain, around which the Sauk River bends. It really looks great in this lighting, with the cloudy morning sun behind it, especially with the moisture in the air obscuring more distant mountains, which really makes it stand out. It also looks like a place where hobbits might be taking their precious. It makes me wonder whether there are orcs patrolling the valley below. And with that, I will let you enjoy the rest of the approach and landing. As we taxi off runway 10 at Darrington, one will be able to see how some objects do pop on the edges of the screen, almost as if an object will disappear as soon as its center point is off camera, even if parts of it are visible. I wonder if that is a P3D thing, because I can remember that at certain places in FSX. Take a look at this second hangar on the left. You'll see that the sunlight dramatically increases when the other building disappears. Interesting. Well, I hope you enjoyed your visit to Darrington. So long, and thanks for watching.